So to keep on theme with the movie that I'm reviewing, I decided to wear my college hat for the movie that I'm about to review. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strunk from QuickTime Reactions, and yesterday I got to see A Real Pain. That's the title of the movie. It stars Jesse Eisenberg and Kieran Culkin as two cousins who make a trip out to Poland to not only learn more about their Jewish heritage, but also to see where their grandmother used to live and how she spent a good portion of her life. One of the things that I either completely forgot about or just didn't realize when I saw trailers for this movie in the theaters is that this movie was written and directed by Jesse Eisenberg. And to me, I think he did a pretty good job of, making the script and making it believable that these are two cousins who know each other very, very well, and how they, interact with the group of people that they're with, because they are in a tourist group for a good portion of the film. But the way that they just interact and have this chemistry is absolutely amazing. And I also think he did a really good job with the direction of the movie. He uses a lot of long takes to show that, it's the actors actually interacting in this environment. And I really appreciate that aspect of the film. Of course, Eisenberg's in this plays a guy named David, or Dave. He is definitely more the quiet of the two. He's the guy that doesn't want to step on anybody's toes. Just likes to, keep his head down, go forward with his life, and, not really care all that much about the details. But, Kieran Culkin, who plays Benjamin, or Benji, he's definitely more of the guy that, can fly off the handle. There's one point in the movie where Dave says, you walk into a room and it lights up, and then you just spend the rest of the time knocking people down. And they say at a dinner scene with the tour group that they're with, that their grandmother was very much like that. And I just kind of find that interesting. Like, we as people adapt the traits of a person that we spend the most time with. I find that aspect of us very fascinating. But yeah, there are just some points where, Benji is just the happiest guy in the room, but then is just he needles people, and just could be seen as rude or disrespectful. But, by the time that, it wraps up and we, have just the two of them, Dave and Benji, talking, it's no, it seems like Benji actually does do some bit of good. It's blunt, but it he does a little bit of good. When they go to the camp, that is very, not a lot of talking. It's just them walking through the buildings, where everything happened. And, the tour guide, says some stuff from time to time, but they just feel it. And that's, I think, one of the most powerful points of the movie, is when they just walk through and just soak everything in. And then, of course, they venture over to their what used to be their grandmother's house, but no, of course, not anymore. And I also love the fact that the movie ends the exact way that it begins. We see Benji at the beginning just waiting for Dave at the airport, and, he says, I get to see all the weirdos walk through. But he does that at the end of the film. He just sits at the airport. He's not waiting for Dave. He's just sitting at the airport. And I really think that, ever since losing his grandmother that Benji is definitely like, he's a man without, a cause. So he's just like, I'm just gonna sit at the airport and just people watch. Like, I don't have anything better to do with my life. And that's like a really sad way in my mind to end it. Again, that's just my interpretation of the film. I absolutely loved it. I thought Jesse Eisenberg did a really good job writing and directing this. The two mains did an incredible job, and it's absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend you guys check it out. I'll catch you guys next time.